Well done, you've made it. The last lesson. Lesson 12. Have I saved the best to last? Well, if you like reported speech, yes, I have. Because lesson 12, the final lesson, is all about reported speech. Before we begin this lesson, it's important to know what reported speech is. There are two ways of reporting people's words, thoughts, beliefs, etc. The first way is by direct speech, and the second way is by indirect speech. So, let's have a look at the first way, direct speech. Direct speech is when we report the exact words that someone said or thoughts that we assume someone has said. So, for example, she said, "Don't worry, darling," and put her arms around him. She said, "Don't worry, darling," and put her arms around him. The second way, indirect speech. Indirect speech is when we join someone's words or thoughts into our own speech, using conjunctions, changing pronouns, tenses and other words where necessary. For example, I told him that I had found a new job and he was really surprised. I told him that I had found a new job and he was really surprised. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, for example, said or told, the verb in the reported clause is normally moved back one tense. So we've got present, the past. Or the present perfect goes to the past perfect. Or the past to the past perfect. For example, I'm leaving. He said he was leaving. Or, they've won the match. She told me that they had won the match. And a third example, I lost my wallet last week. He told me that he had lost his wallet last week. However, as with many aspects of English grammar, there are always exceptions. The back one tense rule also has exceptions. If the reported speech expresses something that is still true, the tense stays the same. For example, I love pasta. I told him that I love pasta. If the reporting verb is in the present tense, for example, asks or says, the tense also stays the same. For example, I come from Japan.